diagnosed with attention deficit disorder at the age of 8, which when you get told that you have a disability that will be in your life forever at the age of 8, it's like telling them you have cancer. It's terrifying because you'll be ostracized and you'll be left alone because no one else in your class has this. You think you're alone. You go through medication after medication after medication and nothing worked to help at all. I continued on through my life just wondering why things didn't feel right, why no medicine would work, why people didn't want to be with me because I didn't learn the same way as they did, why no one would hang out with me because I didn't feel right that day. And it hurt, and it led me to wonder, is this right? Am I supposed to be here? And it was through a great support system that I found help, that I was able to talk things out and figure out that I was supposed to be here. I had known that my parents were hiding something from me for a while, and it was that my mom was diagnosed with depression. But she was still my mom. Nothing changed. But they were scared that I would treat her differently because she had this thing in her head. But it was a part of her. Why would I change that? Fast forward a few more months, and I became a supporter to students who were dealing with the same things I went through in high school. The depression, the anxieties, the wondering if life is even worth it. The amount of phone calls I would get was insane. And the fact that people think that this is not anything wrong, that everything is okay because a student has intelligence and brains, looks pretty, smiles every day, drives me nuts. As a theater student, I can tell you some of the best actors I know are people that have a mask on their face because they don't want anyone to know. Because it's scary to admit that something's wrong. Dickinson College is bringing this awesome thing to campus, Next to Normal. A play that shatters the boundaries of what theater can do in talking about mental illness. This production opens the world to the possibility that things are messed up. A good friend of mine told me to go and watch Next to Normal. Kind of crazy to tell the person having a nervous breakdown to go watch a musical about basically a bunch of nervous breakdowns. But to hear the music and to get lost in a story that wasn't my own, even for a second, changed my life. We have to deal with it and figure out our little light at the end of the tunnel, how we can deal with it. And I think that's just so important to bring to campus, because we shouldn't sugarcoat these things. These things happen. They're real. They're real feelings that real people have. If I could go back in time and talk to myself again, I would tell them that everything would be okay, that you'll find someone. So the fact that Dickinson College got the balls to bring this to campus, it's going to change people's lives for the better.